And I'm live. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Master Fran art stream. It's me, Ryan Francis, the Fran in Master Fran. And welcome to tonight's art stream. Tonight I am, recovering from a lot of procrastination. Been doing a whole bunch of stuff here. Been editing some scanned artwork. It's like these dog sketches, and it's been alright. I did them during Comicopolis last weekend, where I did a bunch of doodling and sold artwork and all that stuff, and I recently got to scanning these, and I just got started doing some coloring and editing the images. I also have a bunch of other dog sketches where I'm just fiddling around with, the initial ink drawings that I drew, I think 2 weekends ago, or maybe 4 weekends ago. I actually don't remember. It's a short time, but I have a short-term memory. But these are a few dogs that I want to color for Halloween, to make a series of Halloween dogs as a companion piece to my Halloween cats that I did a while ago. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll be doing this on stream, but probably be working on this, later. And this is pretty straightforward. I have a bunch of auto actions that let me just do a whole bunch of the fast image editing, and it's a quick way to kind of just get myself to work on a whole bunch of these things. I'm actually gonna get in maybe this. I could set this to what? Why isn't that doing it? Expand. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I want the selection, I want this, actually. Yeah, for some reason I keep forgetting my own UI stuff, because I'm just flip-flopping between so many different programs. I'd say it's like learning a new language. You're jumping between so much crap that you kind of just miss out on it. And I also just noticed a bunch of pixel stuff kind of just messing about, so yeah, this is probably going to be super fast, just as a proof of concept thing. And then I'll get to the pixel art, because you came here for pixel art. And I kind of just wanted to get these done ASAP, ASAP. And I actually don't even know what kind of colors I want, but I want you to be blocking transparent pixels. There we are. And that'll be also lighter pink. You know what, I usually get the line art over it, just in case I miss any pixels. Because it can happen, you can get some missing pixels here. And let me put this in button mode. Button mode, there we are. And let's see, let me turn this off, because what I want to do is actually put this on the hard brush, so I don't have to worry about the under part. And technically, I could probably do this, where I have the Samoyed like this. Like color the tube like this, and probably just have the Samoyed this color. Then I could fill it in with a lighter tongue, like this. Fill you up. And like push you slightly darker as a contrast. And they like pure white. Just gets you up there. Have a slightly gray brown. Push you slightly up. And, you know, so far so good. I have a nice basic flat color of this Samoyed. And inside it, there are a few other colors I can work out. I have time. This took me 5 minutes to do, so why the hell not? Let's see if I can't do other things like, just knock out these cones. They'll be like 5 minutes. I'll get to the pixel art, but really I'm probably just procrastinating. That's probably the truth. I'm procrastinating on pixel art because animation is hard and doing boring drawing is easy. I've actually been in a kind of a distraction loop, because for the stream I had to do all the setup, and doing all the setup is not easy because you have those pre-stream I don't want to streams, and you just have those procrastination needs where it's like, oh wow, you gotta get momentum to stream because you don't really want to do any streaming. You just want to come home and do nothing or doodle around with some idea that comes up to you. And really, this should be a work time. Luckily, I'm just, we gotta press the button. And that's usually how you start streams, is you press the button and you make it happen. That's usually how you get yourself motivated to just start stuff. And that's kind of just what I've been doing, is just, procrastinating, and I press the record button and I actually start. So now I am in the second phase of me being procrastinate Andy, and I'm slowly and steadily just getting myself to just warm up. I'd say these are warm-up drawings. So yeah, these are warm-up drawings. I'll just say that much. It's just me warming up and trying to get myself to motivate myself to do some real drawing. Multiply. No, not multiply. And this takes me like, 10 minutes to just get some basic flat colors down. And because my line art is amazing, I'm a good enough inker that, everything's clean enough that I don't need to worry too hard about getting all the inks down. Just get these cones. Oh, I could probably just get away with doing this. I just fill in the lines. Fill in the outside lines. I do this because of offsetting. And this is kind of I know this is kind of one of those things where it's like, I'm digital drawing. I probably will not be printing this, but I usually do my drawings with thoughts that I will print in the future, which honestly doesn't make that huge of sense when you realize that most of my art is in RGB color scheme, and printing is in CMYK, which means all my colors end up washed out when printed. And honestly, it's not a gigantic issue for me. It's, I mean, yeah, sometimes my colors could be better overall. I also don't rely on, RGB stuff in general. Like, I'll work in things like Adobe Color or Photoshop, where I set to Adobe RGB, and for Clip Studio Paint I just do the regular Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint also uses the RGB mode. It doesn't have a CMYK mode, which is wacky because this is a comic make, or at least a manga making app, or at least for the Clip Studio is mostly for making manga. It's a Japanese software. But it's weird that it doesn't have CMYK features, but honestly, they probably never thought of it because most manga is in black and white, and they probably export to grayscale and things like that. So it's not like a gigantic issue for Japan. I don't know. I'm not a manga artist. I don't know crap about how they work. I'm just a dude. All I know is my workflow. And my workflow sometimes will require me to export things in CMYK. And I don't need to do that often. Like, I don't print as much stuff as I make, because one, I don't sell as much prints as I make, and I just don't like having all that storage. That's kind of half the reason why selling prints is always just tougher for me, or I don't have many prints for sale online. I kind of could have them for sale like I used to on Etsy, but I never really got around to it. What I could do is I could have the full res, or at least the print res PDFs open, like, so you can just download the images yourself. I could do that, but I doubt anyone's gonna pay for like the high res pics. That's kind of just an insane pipe dream. Let's see. I could color you something else. Get rid of you, get rid of you. What I could do is I could actually make you more of a chocolate color. Yeah, nice chocolate ice cream, basset hound and pug and all that stuff. It'd be nice. It'd be a nice little thing. That's a nice way to kind of just get things rolling. Black colors 02. And I'll just let this go for today, because you didn't come here for me to draw dog ice cream, even though this has amused me when I initially drew them. It's just these droopy dogs just melting on ice cream. It's funny. So, anywho, let's just scrap you and talk about some pixel art, eh? So, here's some stuff that I've kind of just been up to for the past week since the last time I did some pixel art. So, on the iPad, I've been experimenting with a pixel art app called PixSquare, and it's alright. It's $10 on the App Store, or at least the full version. They have a demo version on the App Store where you can try out its features, and so far it's pretty decent. It has a lot of stuff in common with Sprite, and my primary my primary app for pixel art on the iPad is Pixaxie, and that's been what I've been using for the past year. And honestly, I'd say it's not as full featured as Pixaxie. Like, Pixsquare is not as full featured as Pixaxie. There's a few things that are missing, like Pixsquare doesn't have dither brushes like Pixaxie does, so I couldn't do stuff like this in Pixaxie, or at least A Sprite. But Pixaxie, it has super basic brushes. It's not completely, it's not a absolute thing. Like, it'll have brushes like, if I can get you working, it'll have brushes like this for Pixaxie, and yeah, Pixsquare doesn't have dither brushes, and honestly, that's not that huge of a deal breaker, because I could, I have A Sprite. I can import the stuff in A Sprite, and Pixsquare has that feature where I can export to A Sprite, and it's totally fine. And it's been pretty good, I'd say, for just a general person pixel art program. It's caught all the features. It's got it's got a good pen. It got an Apple Pen, obviously. It's got good pen pressure stuff. Has good palette stuff. Loads of palettes itself. You can import palettes from lowspec.com, where you can import the palettes from just the link, from the web link of the palette. So that's a nice feature, but that requires Wi-Fi, and that could be a problem if you're not, near a, internet cafe or a Starbucks or a library or anything like that. So that's a contingency, but of course you can save palettes in the thing, so it's not that huge of an issue. Other things about Pixsquare that I could say about it. It has time-lapse features, actually. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it actually has some cool time-lapse features. You working? Let's see. Yeah, let me see if I can't find, because I made like a recorded time lapse, and it's okay. It catches all your strokes. Let me see. Sitting PC. There it is. And so it can record time lapses, and it's pretty basic, like nothing too elaborate. What it can do is it records your strokes, so similar to Procreate or Clip Studio Paint with its time lapse feature, where they'll record all your strokes and drawing and all your weird drawing foibles, and doesn't record your undos. So that's kind of just how that works. And yeah, it just catches me just painting and catching my process, and you can see me kind of just drawing this robe character just from scratch, because it just came to me and I just wanted something to draw, and it's pretty decent. I didn't have my Game Boy Green palette in the thing, because I didn't have it loaded on the iPad, since I think I made this when I first picked up Pixsquare. So that's kind of just how that goes. And what else can I really say? Other than that, it's $10. It's pretty solid overall. I actually, for $10, I'd say I recommend it over Pixaxie, because Pixaxie 4 Pro is $30, like for the full version of Pixaxie, and Pixsquare, the full version, is $10. And honestly, for the features that it has compared to Pixaxie, even its lack of features is kind of negligible, especially if you already have A Sprite, which is already a way stronger program. A Sprite is $20. Honestly, Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, for the price of Pixaxie, you could buy a sprite and Pix Square. You can just basically just fill both those niches. Honestly, you probably don't even need Pixaxie, so yeah, thinking about it, yeah, I 100% recommend Pix Square. That's my 100% approval. And I haven't dived into it enough, but that's what I'm interested in just trying out. So I'll probably make a longer review at a later date. I don't know if it'll be a video, maybe this will be the video. And I'd have screen record my experience with the iPad, so maybe when I make the stream video, I can just splice and put in the edits of Pix Square in there to kind of just show off what I've been doing in it. So, anywho, Pix Square, 10 out of 10. Anywho, let's get to the bear animation. Because outside of all the other stuff, this bear animation's kind of just actually not been on my mind. I haven't done too much different with this bear animation. Yeah, it's the same bear animation. I did, I think I remember I nudged the body forward. This body was actually further back. And I think I nudged it forward because it felt like it needed the snap more. So, that's kind of just what I've been. I know what I could do. And this is really dumb. This is me kind of just in brain blast mode. Brain blast. I have a brain blast. So I think if I make the club a blur, erase this spot. I could clean you up. Would that work? Kinda works. I still feel like it's way too fast. So I think maybe I just need to have him hold for longer. So have him hold here longer, and that will work. And like some 2 new frames here, so Alt N. 2. Yeah, 4 new frames. Let's try here. Feeling more impactful. It may have his leg be up a wee bit longer. And put you on 2s. Oop. Let's see. All right. I think I'll just have it so unlink you, unlink. Have him drag a wee bit. Let's see. His getting up thing, his getting up animation needs to be slow enough that he can't go. I should probably at least draw the body just to have it, just so people can see what the off arms what he's been doing with his off arm for a while. So I'll draw that in. Just draw a super basic arm draw. And I am pretty messy. This is a giant mess. And I've been contending with learning how to be fine with the mess. And that's actually kind of large. Okay, let's shrink it down just a bit. That's good. Shrink it down just a bit. And I've been learning to be content with like unlink you. Actually, let's make you like start to close down here. So unlink. Yeah, unlink. And let's see if I can't. Get like a little shoulder animation. That may he closes his arms here. Put that there. Put it here. Oh. Yeah, I am drawing these sprites by hand. I haven't even tested these animations at all. I have an animation map, but it's very incomplete. Like, I haven't been doing much in terms of the animation map. I have an animation map for this bear, actually. In fact, hold on, let me save as another version, because just in case. Because I believe I have an animation map of this bear here. Boom, bear. That's concept art. Bear. I think this is. And I guess I'm opening Photoshop. I'll fucking wait. Oh, goddamn Photoshop. I wish I could quit you. But there's still a whole bunch of... You're not the right file. I should just delete that file. I think that's the same. Where are you? Where's the file? File's not here, Ryan. Because this isn't the file, because the file has my grid drawings in it. Where is it? Oh, the animation map's here. Nope. Mother Humper. Did I just not save my animation map? That's not it. Ah, cock. Oh, that's happy for me. Did I even save the animation map? Because that would actually be garbage if I didn't save the animation map. Does this have the stuns or the idles? Because this doesn't. This has the default stuff that I drew earlier. I don't have it, which means I have to go back to my grid paper once again. I have to look up all my stuff. Beauty bears, no. I have to dig through all my Photoshop files. That's not it. This is also not it. Let's see. You know what? I'll at least show you the raw PDF that I made. Because this is stuff that I scanned from my sketchbook here, or at least my grid sketchbook. Let's adjust you so you're nice and snug. So I had, come on. I am getting, my balls are just getting screwed. So I have a bear, and I had scanned some art, and this was a me just having fun with the sketch. Basically, he's like doing the bit from Blazing Scattles, Mongol only pawn in Game of Life. Because that's basically what this bear's function is. He is the brawn to Nad's brains. He's not very bright, but he is stupidly strong and not smart enough to use that strength. So that's kind of his role in Nad's gang. I don't actually have a name for him. I could call him Mongo, but that's super obvious. But I'm not gonna fret about it. But I had some other sketches where, you know, he'll have a down animation where either he'll be dizzy, you find a way to stun him, like maybe you drop a rock or hit him in the head while you're standing up to his height. And also had a idea for some run animations where he will actually give chase. And, you know, frame 2 of the run animation, then the in-between frame. And then I have a rough idea of the crouching pose, where he will crouch and actually look down to look at Cole or stand up. I think I actually put this in the sprites, like a animation rough of him crouching, and yeah, he's crouching. Have like a little. Haven't worked out the search animation yet, but I could. It's coming. It's all coming. It's literally, I just figure that out whenever I can. I bet I could belt out a search animation, because all I really need to do is at least have the head turned behind. That's kind of just what I like to do, is just Alt N may like unlink you. Like put you on twos. Put the head may like I could erase this, and I could do some shenanigans where I futz about with, you know, just doing some super basic, just draw here type animations, or there's a really rudimentary and like have a basic nose, refine the mouth just a bit. Get the angry eyebrows going. Get his X going. Yeah, so far so good with that. That's 5 minutes. I'd probably add one more frame. And I could probably, actually I could probably replace this frame actually. Could actually replace this frame with this. Unlink. And like push this more. And push his snout a little wider. One thing that's tough about drawing furries in pixel art is a lot of details can easily be lost because, you know, you're trying to do some shenanigans in pixel art and it's not immediately working. I think that's probably just the toughest thing about just drawing furry art is just you're drawing snouts in front view. Like, I don't know how people... There's a lot of things in furry art that a lot of people take for granted when it comes to, like, actually drawing, you know, animal characters. Like, being able to draw them, you know, head on, like, dealing with the snout and the muzzles and things like that. Drawing hair on top of furries is actually surprisingly hard for me. I wouldn't say it's a bad habit, but I tend to not think as often about putting hair on my animal characters as much as a lot of people would. And it's both good and bad because it helps, you know, I'm still relying on just using the animal to, you know, just make it work. So I'm not gonna be completely dependent on giving them different hair. But on the other hand, it does make it tough to make good distinguishing characters that don't look like other characters. So that's a tough challenge when it comes to just drawing furry characters. Is you can like have a giant variety of shapes, and hair can be just a tough thing where you have a hair top for an animal character, even though they're all hair. And that looks fine. And that's a massive whiplash there. He probably set up so there's a beat. They're just doing the hair here. May like unlink you. Have him blink, or no, I'll do the blink later. It may like do something interesting where I have him lower his club. I'll do that later. I think I've just been procrastinating on a lot of stuff. And I could probably make an actual animation of him squatting, but I'll deal with that some other time. You'd probably make a separate head animation where he's actually looking down. That could work. I may like have his hand down because the offhand for just in case he can dual wield or he's using a two-handed weapon. Like I have some art where I have a variant of the bear where the bear is a cannoneer for a pirate ship. Because, you know, in the world of Black Mass, or Amalgaria, as I'm, you know, beta naming that, Amalgaria, you know, Amalgam and Gaia, Malgaia, that's what it's supposed to be. Shit, I can't remember it. And, yes, so much for big world-building Ryan over here. I can't remember my own stuff, because I'm not used to naming my stuff. What in the hell? I think I fucked up here. That is different. I put this on the wrong thing. Because I shouldn't have. Yep, I think I know what happened. Yes, I figured out what happened. Alright, no problemo. We just put it back to where it was. Go back to the off arm. And then we'll just draw a whole new arm where it's right here. And maybe maybe it should be a fist. Maybe that should be what it is a fist. And then just push the shoulder back even more. You work. Somehow. Yeah, maybe I should unlink you. Maybe just delete you just so it shows a nice rough animation. And then we have the back of his shoulder here. Do some stuff here. Boom, boom. We're seeing the beginnings of him having depth. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, Penby. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, but yeah, thanks for the follow. Boom. Yes, I'm kind of just rambling because here I am kind of just talking about, oh, that's not supposed to look like that. Okay, I know what's up. Oh, I think I know what's up. I think I know what I did wrong here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to get rid of you. I'll put you here, get rid of you. Yeah, you disappear. Yeah, I think I'll have the arm up for a frame. Move you. Move you. It like actually rotate you. And I'll maybe have it rotate like that. Paint a nice rough to kind of just mark the arm here. Move that away. Delete this one. Because since he's turning, I'm just gonna move you, push you here. Put you here. Copy you. Now this could probably just have the arm be just out. How do I draw the arm? It'd be backwards, so he'd be like this. See, I'm animating. Oops. I'm a good animator. I know how to draw cool movement. I can do the cool boss movement. And then probably just adjust that there. Maybe I'll just make it like that. And I should push this higher so silhouette's larger. Then probably like rotate you, or unlink, then rotate. I have a bad habit of linking animations like so much, because I think there's probably a faster way to do half these movements that I'm doing, and I'm probably not even using them because I don't think about them as much as I should. Like, I really need to dive into the tutorials just so I can buff my workflow, because I'm probably slower than I could be, and I'm just not letting myself do well. Like, move you, keep you up. You know, have it so link rotates you down here. Then do some fast redraws just so. Yeah, I think one other thing that I should have did between this is I should have grabbed some more refs to kind of just figure out how the hell this movement's supposed to look. I may like delete. I may like just delete you because it is supposed to be a smoother movement. So let's start from the start. It looks good actually. The hand should end. I wonder if I could copy you, like unlink, and then I could reuse this. Let's see. It looks good. It looks alright. It looks okay. I still need to play more of Live Alive. I rented it from the library and it was great. I got really deep into the ninja chapter, and I really wanted to play more of that, but I still hadn't gotten that done. And I haven't played much of the other characters. Like I haven't even started the I think it's the fighting game character in Live Alive. I need to either buy that game or just rent it from the library again, because yeah, Live Alive's great. I can see the hype, and it seems like that one missing NES or SNES game that probably would have been as legendary as Chrono Trigger. Yeah, that makes sense. Buy it up. I don't know if I can get it physically, so it's likely I'll have to get it digital. But yeah, I'd have loved the crap out of that, because yeah, it's been really addicted to that ninja route, so I'm hoping I'm sure it'll be great. It did kind of spoil it on the box art, because the medieval character's on the box, and he's the secret character, which is kind of dumb on their part to be spoiling it like that, but I guess they just really wanted to pitch it in. I think in their mind they were just assuming, oh, it's a 30-year-old, 40-year-old game, nobody's gonna care if there's a spoiler. I've never played it, it's new to me. Yeah, well, it's kind of just one of those things. I'm trying to figure out where the hell what the heck this stray pixel is. You should play it along with Octopath Traveler. Oh snap, I keep forgetting to get Octopath Traveler. Like, it keeps coming up on, the conversation of RPGs, and I still haven't gotten around to trying that or two. Okay, found it. Let's save you. And Octopath Traveler 2 is already out. I'm like, I haven't even played 1 yet. Should I skip or just keep going? Because I also have Bravely Default 2, and I've never played 1 on the 3DS. But I have been liking Bravely Default 2. So far, it's like Final Fantasy V in that, like, it has the multiple classes and things like that. So I'll try that out some more. Close leg, far leg, weapon arm. Think I got that. Alright. What was the... Fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna tag this as recover. I'm just gonna tag this frame as recovery frame because attack 1, recover. Because well, that ain't helpful. Now, what the hell did I do? I think I've messed up something here. Is that like because I put a tag in a tag? I assumed they wouldn't affect it. Alright. So what's gonna happen now is I'm going to have it so he recovers. And I haven't like gotten the main attack done, but I at least want to block in the recovery just so I can piece it all together. So it should take a bunch of frames to kind of just recover here. Let's see, 1, 2, oh, I know what's wrong. 1, 2, 4. Give it one more. Oh, did I accidentally get rid of the tag? Yeah, well. Slow recovery. Because this needs to be a much slower recovery. Link. Nice and slow. Yeah, because the arm movement needs to be slow to justify. Now that recovery needs to have a nice slow recovery. One more unlinked thing. Yeah, give it a little bit more delay and have these move here. And then have a... There we are. Let's try it. Alright. So I'm having a drag going. Drag's going well. Now then, let's try something crazy. Let's see if I can't have it so he drags and it recovers on an angle where he is slowly lifting it. Club 2. Come on, stay here. Thank you. Please stay in the frickin' center. I put you there for a good reason. Alright. Okay. Almost got it. It's looking good. And I'm just doing Rayman arms because I'm planning the actual club move. Because the big point of it is the club. The point of the entire animation is the club is the important thing. You want to indicate to the player that, hey, this club is down, which means, you know, he's recovering, you're sort of safe, and all that cool stuff. You know, the character is slow enough so the player can react and say, okay, I'm not in danger. This bear will not murder me. Yep. You know, it's got it. Unlink. And, you know, just a bunch of game dev stuff that I am learning on the fly because I am very, very good at video games for, you know, rough stuff like this. And that should be fine. Okay, because I want it to curve down, then up. And then I should be able to now just duplicate this club here, because now it's time to just start getting the club up. That should be good. It may like unlink you, rotate, do fit. Come on. Yes. I really want to get back to Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster because I've been playing those games too, the Pixel Remasters. I recently beat 1 and 3, and well, I want to get through the NES Final Fantasy before I actually go to the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies where they'll actually get good. Of course, I'm delaying on playing Final Fantasy 2 because, well, it's Final Fantasy 2. But I'll get to it sooner or later, probably like this weekend or another weekend where have a bit of downtime. And I do have a bit of downtime. I don't have any conventions going on this weekend. In fact, I don't have any other conventions going on till, I believe, August, let me look at my calendar. Around August 26th, and that's a convention in Aurora, Illinois. And I'll be doing that for, down there. And I don't like how wobbly that looks. Like, it doesn't look smooth, it looks more wobbly. Like, the choppiness is making it... And they like have you slower down here. Duplicate at the end. And link. Link. That'll work. Then add 2 more frames just for recovery's sake. Because all these are just practically on 4s because we're just making it a slow ass animation. I don't know how to get the frame rate to be competent, but it may like 1 more recovery frame where it settles down. Link, link. Yeah, get you nice and north. There we are. Oh, I think I know what's up. He's not in his standing pose, and maybe that's kind of like forking me up. Because what he really should be doing is he should be actually standing probably up around here. Yeah, he should probably be standing up here. Yeah, he should be here. And that's what it should be. Yeah, that's looking... Well, I don't know if it'll look better. Hopefully it'll look better. Probably just needs the body actually slowly rising. Oh, thank you. Yeah, animation is tough, I'll say, but I went to college for it, so... You know, it's not like an immediate, oh, I know everything about animation. No, it's just... Pixel animation is less of a pain because I at least have that animation knowledge to let me coast, and all it's a matter of doing is just figuring out the actual movements. And once you do that, the cleanup ends up just being fairly smooth. Pardon me. But I will say the body recovery is a smart move. Like, it is looking much better. Probably needs a slower rise with the body recovery, but I could probably fiddle with that a little bit more. Like, I could probably like set up so I can see all the freaking frames of the animation, because we're not seeing them all. I believe this is the loincloth. There we are. So far, I don't need to animate. So far, I don't need to animate the loincloth right now. In fact, the loincloth for his walking animation is probably over animated. Like, let me go to the walking animation here and kind of just show you. So yeah, this is the walking animation, and you know, it's alright. You know, some things could be improved, but yeah, it kind of like feels like the loincloth is just too animated for the choppier movement. Plus, I'm kind of like now noticing that he like bounces twice. So yeah, that could be readjusted. I'll figure that out later. But for now, let me see. Because it should be a much smoother. He should be down at this spot. Yeah. It's not better, but it does look better. The head bob, I mean. I should probably close my window because it's already night. 1 second. In fact, I'm gonna take a break and stand up. I'll be right back. I'm back. And welcome to the art stream once again. It's me, Master Fan Art, and if you just started stopping by here, I'm currently working on a whole bunch of pixel art. Currently, I'm working on some bear attack animations and kind of just refining that and figuring out the timing for this. And that's kind of just what I've been doing for the past, I'd say, hour and a half. Earlier, I was talking a little bit about reviewing a pixel art program called PixSquare on the iPad, and I've given it a pretty good review. But if you didn't stop by the stream earlier at 7 p.m., which I apologize for not, you would see it. But yeah, if you hit that bell and get notified, you'll know when I start streaming, so they'll be on that. Anywho, let's get back to working on this stuff, and I can stop dealing with this commercial crap. Anywho, let's see. Let's ponder what I've been up to. So right now, what I'm seeing is a slightly slow rise. I think one big thing that I'm not seeing from this is I think I want a slower rise. That's probably what's stumping me. So what I'm gonna do is put a new unlink here. And like put this here as an unlink. 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 I'll leave that there. I could select all these, and that's how I do it, right? Yeah, I could do this instead. Unlink you. Let's put you here just in case. Put you here just in case. Far legs here, far legs there. Which means a off leg needs to be dealt with. I think I've done goofed, haven't I? Ah, I know what happened. Alright. Now just unlink this. Because I might animate this, so that's why I'm doing all this sloppier animation work. Just in case. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving the head and body up. Nice and easy. Alright, it's looking much smoother actually. Much smoother. Alright. It may be a little bit of other stuff that I can do with the other arm. May do some unlink here. Nudge you down. And do some new, I just draw a whole new drawing here. Boom. Yeah, but I like have a nice recovery frame in the fingers. Recover here. yeah, that'll be another new drawing. That could look like him recovering. His basic, maybe his hand will be already down there. And nice and sloppy. I can clean this up much, much later. How about we unlink you? Put you here. But then have it so he's actually down. Probably like have it down here for a wee bit. Go until you can't see his. What am I saying? Is we have one thing that I kind of haven't really figured out is what his other arm is doing. Like he's down here. So he's. Where's my little action figure? Action figure. Oh, it's all the way on my drawing desk. Of course, that's where my drawing desk is. 1 second. Alright, so I have a little action figure here. It's a tiny little thing. It's a basic body. It's a little body coon action figure here. It's not that interesting. It's kind of just me, whenever I need a model, I just really don't want to work on finger animations. That's what I use, and it's all right. It gives me a good range of movement and a nice spot of figure drawing, just in case I can't access a person and things like that. It's not perfect, but it gets a job done in terms of having a portable figurine. But honestly, I tend to use things like what's it called? Body Ref. What's the app called? I forget what the app is called. I have it on my iPad. It's something. So currently I'm using Pose It, but I've also used some other apps like shoot, I am blanking on the name. Something 3D, Move 3D or something like that. I recently went on a paid subscription thing, and that annoys the crap out of me. What was it called? I will find the name of it. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter. Let's get back to art, because that's what you're here for. But yeah, I use a whole bunch of 3D software things to kind of just get my pose going. So it's not super significant. I mean, it is significant. You're getting poses and things yeah, you're getting poses, and that works. Okay. That'll work. This will indeed work. It's not perfect, but I'm making it work. I probably need to adjust the foot so I can get it from being distinguishable silhouette. Though honestly, I could probably just scrap this. And I could probably just make it so it works more like another hand. I could do that. Like, just make it so it looks more like his hand overall. Of course, I need to adjust this so it doesn't blend so hard. Kinda snaps all the way over there. I could probably do something more with probably like nudge you away and like have a fast rotate. Because remember, this is supposed to be the offhand, not the on the hand. This hand's supposed to be away. I could probably do something. This, maybe that'll work. I know what I could do. I could have it so it actually works like this, where he is kind of getting up from a fist or something like that. And now I'm kind of just in Ultra Instinct, where I'm just hunched forward, eyes are open, and I'm just in Ultra Instinct, draw, animate, ponder mode. And usually I will not be speaking out loud. Usually I'll probably just be going in a personal trance to kind of just do this silently in my room for an hour or 30 minutes. And I have trained myself to be able to just speak and do this as much as I can. I'd probably say and ah anyway, and that probably drives everyone nuts. There, let's see. Snaps to that pose too fast. I probably could erase that pose. Maybe this will work. Yeah, like unlink you. And just get it to start rotating. I could probably do something where his fist also kind of just rotates. That doesn't actually work. And maybe that ain't gonna work. What it really should be doing is rotating like this. Because I'm thinking the 3D modeling one, that's actually not how that works. I'm in 2D, but it's rotating in 2D as relative to me. But basically, his hand needs to his fist needs to rotate up. So his fist needs to rotate up so it can open. I could probably have you droop further. Rotate down. That's how you do it. No. If he was having it down, he wouldn't like have it out like this. Like he would still be, you either just start down or he would just be from the bottom. I think I'll get rid of all this in favor of just having it start from the bottom. Do this. And have him start. Have this arm start flat. It just needs a transition frame here. Yeah, that's what it needs. A little transition frame. Looks smoother, actually. It should actually pause here longer. So let me add another 4 goddamn frames to this, because he's down here. I'm just seeing it from a giant distance, but things are starting to make more sense. I'm starting to see the matrix, the code, the real movement, the movement, so to speak. Control S. So far, so good with this. I've only been streaming for 1 hour 39 minutes. Okay. I'm making good time. I'm at least getting the poses down. I could probably do some cheap shit here. I could do some more copy-paste stuff. There we are. Because I am shameless. Aaron the Bastard, thanks for the stretch redemption. Things are pretty good here. I'm doing pretty well. I am making decent progress on this. Actually, not that. Oh. Because where I want it is here. Okay. Yeah, we want to move you here. Move. Put you back to normal. So far, so good with because I want to move this head and I want to affect everything in the animation here. Oh, I know what I can. I know where I need to move this. I need to move it here. Okay. Alright. This is the actual correct spot I need to move you. Alright, everything's in the correct spot. And now I just move you here. Only because it should be a copy. Why am I just moving you? Then you recover. I could probably have it much longer here. Maybe 6 frames. Maybe more. It probably just needs a little rotation. I'm just rotating however I like, regardless of if I make jaggies. And I'd probably just close his mouth. close his mouth right here. Nudge this just a bit. Clean it up just enough to justify this here. And I've pretty much just covered this entire section. Like half my screen is my frames and half the screen is the actual thing. I wonder if I could, and I don't actually know if I could separate this window. Probably can't. Like I can move this, I can move these, I can move the frames up and down, but I can't pop it off. So I couldn't do something like have my dual screen set up so it just shows the animation, but also has my frames in another screen, so you all can just see the animation navigator. Like I can do this. Where is the where is that thing of a bopper? There it is. Probably do this where I can have a preview playing as I go. But I couldn't have it separate and playing someplace else where you can see it. Like I can see it myself. And I could probably just have it separate on the screen and it will update as I edit this. So that's actually a really good hidden feature of Sprite that I tend to neglect because I keep just playing it myself. Okay. Now it just needs a smoother rotation. But I just need to smoothly rotate a little bit more. And also, probably just have some more frames of frame here. Maybe a little bitty outline. Not too much, just a basic outline to just say, hey, this is where his belt line is. And I've been neglecting it. Neglecting it. I can't pronounce words tonight. Ah, well. That's good. So far, so good there. Right, add the belly down there. And have the chest rotate. Have you down here. Have even more torque. You actually should be over this leg. Like, this kind of sucks that I have a close leg that's over everything. Actually, no, you're the far leg. So, may like unlink you. just erase as I see fit. Probably just draw the rest of the frames as I go. That should look better for the far leg. Looking better. Okay. And let's see. Looks good. Yes, here I am, kind of just pondering animation. Most of this stream is just, I have it loop as I just ponder. Now I'm kind of just staring at this and kind of just figuring out what would make this look. What makes this look good animation? What is good animation? And you're kind of just sitting there watching it for maybe an hour, kind of just figuring out what would make it look less ass. I mean, cleaning it up would make it look less ass, but I mean, seriously. I don't know why the head's like on ones when it should be on twos. That's strange. I don't like that it's, this is on ones. Maybe that's just me. I could get rid of this and just make it a blur here and just put it on 2 frames. Yes, animated brain just going wild. Then we just have bare animation going. It looks snappier though. It looks overall snappier, which is fast for like a slower character. Like, he could probably pause even longer. I know what he could do. He could start down longer. Like, I could probably set it up so he starts down. I'll probably like add 2 frames, but then have the club start down. Start down. have it start down. Probably too extreme, but I'm kind of just working with the idea right now. I like erase the bottom. And maybe like 2 more. Unlink. Nice and simple. It's a short recovery. And add 2 more, and that should be and then we'll have maybe another 4 as a delay. One, two, three, 4. That should be better. No. That is not, this isn't working. The down's too far. Maybe if it started diagonal, that could work. Started not so extreme. May have you like that. And here I am kind of just pondering ways to just make this look slightly more better. You're long. Yeah, this is actually long for too long. So let's get rid of 3 frames. Let's unlink you. And have you in a slight tilt once again. Unlink. Yes, that's the name of the game, having slight tilts. The word of the day is slight tilts. R.I.P. Mr. Rubens. Let's see now. Is it looking better? Okay, that's actually looking incredible, actually. I'm liking the timing, or at least the positions are much, much better. Alright, it's actually looking way, way better. I think it's just the start is still jittery to me. That's kind of just the one thing that's just getting me. Yeah, because he starts here, goes down. Maybe I can move you down, or that would work. Maybe if I nudge it just a wee bit. Let's try the launch. Alright, it's looking incredible. It's looking much, much better. So far, so good. It's looking much better. I think to the point where I can push for cleaning this animation up. This is the toughest animation I've done, and I'm actually kind of like wondering if this is impractical. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this character is great. But I am pondering, like, the logistics of this character. Because, you know, he's good and all, but, you know, I can't even ensure that he'll be in the game if the mechanic of huge fucker of an enemy who's nearly invulnerable would really work gameplay-wise. I am animating on a gamble. But then again, like, that's an Adam thing to worry about, honestly. And, yeah, it's kind of like you're working really hard on an animation that might just be cut. But honestly, I shouldn't worry too hard about him. Because, you know, I can always just have this as a portfolio piece. It's not too much of an issue. Yeah, I can see him as a big Dark Souls-y boss. Oh yeah, that's kind of like that. Fun little, like, fantasy character. Feels good. But yeah, I do like that the swing is looking slow enough to be, like, not crazy snappy, but still chonky. Like, his recovery's slow enough that he still looks like he's got a bit of weight to him. I think he could slow down just a bit more. Though it's entirely possible that I'm kind of just overthinking it and I really should just get to frickin' work on just polishing the damn thing. Let's actually just do that, just get to polishing it. So, what I need to do right now is get him ready to just recover from this, and the body could probably like be refined as well. Probably do some body modification that's like not putting in frickin' like piercings and shit, like actually just moving his body. I don't have a piercing. I really want a piercing. I don't know. It sounds just... I guess I'm just not too up to speed when it comes to just doing weird stuff with my body. Like, I am having a ponder with my barber about whether or not to dye my hair or not. I'm kind of like, maybe I'll get a highlight. You know, he's managed to nudge me towards getting a highlight, but I'm kind of like, I'm so used to not doing my hair like in anything other than maybe a short buzz cut. Like, this afro is completely new in terms of just the years that I've been doing my hair, I'd say. Like, this is, I'd say, the first year that I've gone where I don't immediately cut off my hair. Granted, it is hot as balls, and it hasn't been good for me in terms of summer stuff. Let me hide the body, actually. Put the body below so the arm will look. And what was my point? Oh yeah, my point is I don't really experiment with my hair as much, or even, I guess, my body, because I never feel that compelled to. And sometimes I wonder if I'm just being crazy boring. But then again, it's my fucking body. I can do whatever the hell I want. It's none of anyone's damn business. That's kind of just one of those things where I kind of just ponder about dumb stuff for practically no reason. Yeah, there's a freaking gorilla arm. Like, he basically stretches. Alright. It's looking better. It's looking betterer and betterer. It's actually looking like a video game sprite. Sooner or later. It'll look like a sprite better. I'm also like constantly realizing that I have designed this character to be fucking hard to animate. Because there's so many details that are kind of extraneous, but it kind of works fine. Like, I have his wrappings in black, and the initial idle stance is in white because his concept art has white wrappings. But I actually like the contrast of the black more than anything else, and I'm a little conflicted. So that's kind of just one of those things where I might just change the sprite color just for better clarity. And also, I just like how it contrasts. Come on. Alright. Arm's nearly done. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't blob out. Oh, I forgot to actually do the start. Let's actually just see. Maybe I should just have it straight for longer. Yeah, have it straight for a little bit longer before it bends. And then not have it just immediately evolve into bending just yet. And probably nudge the elbow just a little smaller. I think that'll work. Keep the sorry. I could have a copy paste actually. Yeah, I'll just draw it. Yeah, here I am constantly like hunching. Ugh. That'll work. That's good. Nice sick mini boss. Ongo just pawn game life. And erase this part. Alright, looks slightly good. Let's see. Arms looking smooth. Oh yeah, the body is currently transparent. Hoo-ah. Probably need to make a new body animation of, probably need to make a new body move, probably. That way, it looks more like he's twisting as opposed to just move the arm. So far, I feel like I'm kind of just restrained due to this. I think one big mistake that I feel like I've made is I did this in pieces when I really should be doing this in one. I think the next time I do a larger character, I'll do it instead in one piece. But I feel like I'm confusing myself with the frames. With so many layers and all that stuff that I think I'm doing that and confusing myself and making things more delayed, or at least too complicated than it needs to be to cover. Okay, let's see. Actually, it looks good. I'm remotely happy. I am happy enough. I think what I'll do for this is make the body swing harder. And I'll draw back muscles here. How the hell did the back muscles? I need to erase the leg, but whatevs. This will work. Ish. Yeah, the belt needs to be higher. Yeah, he's just really stretching. Hey, there needs to be a bit of a lump here. I think the leg's in the way. Can I erase the close leg? I can. If I can. Which leg is it? Is it the far leg? I guess it is. Man, I layered this badly. And listening to Super Nintendo music makes me realize that I still need to experiment with Super Nintendo, or at least 16-bit sprites, more often. I've only done it once, and that was like a one-time thing. I think the one thing that makes it tough is that more colors means it's longer to edit the sprites. Ugh. Looks good, actually. And with a little bit more cleanup, it'll look good. Ow. Yeah. Alright. This looks alright. I think I can... I'm at a point where I could I'm satisfied with stopping right now. I think I can let it go for now, take a break, take 5, maybe go do something different, look at some other sprites, and come back to this next week. And yeah, probably just fiddle about with it some more. Probably do some polishing on the side. Yeah, well. But I'm gonna wrap the stream for tonight. It's currently 9:47 Chicago time. That's good. I've made some good time. I've streamed long enough. I've streamed fairly long, so I think I'm just gonna wrap for now. Thank you everyone for stopping by and chatting, and thank you all for watching me on my game dev journey to figure out what the hell I'm actually doing. And hopefully I'll know what I'm doing, but usually I won't, because most people won't know what they're doing. But you won't actually know until you try, and that's the name of this funny game of life. You gotta at least try things if you want to make things happen. So, anywho, I need to try and get some rest because I have work tomorrow. And I will see you all next time. Have a nice day.